Hi, this is Shirley Crest-Dudley with SCD Consulting Services, and I want to take just a few brief minutes to talk about your website presence nationally and your local locations. So first we'll go to nationsroof.com, and this is your national website. It's doing pretty good. Has a page rank of 4 out of 10. A good page rank is 2, 3, 4. Has a Moz rank, another third-party ranking system, of 6 out of 10, which is excellent. Again, good would be 2, 3, 4. So you've got some really good things going for you. Google's found 82 pages that they've indexed, and your website is about 7 years old, and yet you're not at the top of the search engines nationally, even though you're doing a lot of good things. If I put in nationwide roofing companies, let's look. Now, I'm not going to look much here because not many people click on the pay-per-click, but let's scoot down. Here's the top of the search engines. And no, you're not showing up for nationwide roofing companies. So we'll try for national roofing companies. So looking for national roofing companies, skip again the pay-per-click and organic. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not showing up. So that's not good. There are people that are stronger than you when we put in generic words. Now, if we put in your name, Nations Roof, you do well, which means if people already know your name, they can find you. Now, I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina, so when I put in Nations Roof, not only did the national site come up, but the local listing came up. So that's excellent. It's a Google super local listing with additional 6 links. Usually there's pictures of your website here, but instead it's of your competitors. So not the very best local listing. This could be optimized, but the national site is doing very well if you already know the name. So that's a good thing, and that is something that the local sites can also take advantage of by linking to the national site. Okay, now I went inside the website to look and see what you're using in your meta tags, how you're trying to tell the search engines what you're about, and I'm going to use these words in just a moment. So how is it that Nations Roof isn't at the top? The reason is some other websites are older. National Roofing Company, nationalroofing.com, Re-Roof America, and Roof Connect are older, but that's not all that Google judges a website by. They judge it by page rank, which you are knocking it out of the park at 4. Everyone else is 1 or 3, so that's excellent. You could use some more pages on the website to beat the others, and you could definitely use some more backlinks. A combination of that plus some online marketing, truly you could beat, I would say, all of these. It might take a couple of months to beat this one, to get above this one, and this one it might take 6 or 8 months, but there's no reason at all that you couldn't be at the top of the search engines for those national ranking words. So you may, and what does that mean? That means you get more traffic to the website, you get more phone calls, and you get more business, which means more revenue for you. But how does someone like National Roofing Company, who all they've got going ahead of you is age, why do they rank better? So let's go back to the search engines, and I'm going to click on National Roofing Company. Well, there's one reason. Alt tags. Their site, the gut of their site, the inside of their site is better. When I hover over a picture, which in this case is their logo, it says National Roofing Company, and that's something the search engines see. Also the inside, again, if I do Control U, evidently their meta tags and meta keywords are written out more clearly, and I would have to scan to find those words exactly, more what the search engines are looking for. That's also something that we do. Then I look here, and they are also present in social media, which makes a difference in the search engines. These are also backlinks that point to your website. But I'm kind of curious how they're doing, because we do really well promoting social media. So on Twitter, 146 followers. We can beat that in a month. Easy, easy. Okay, let's look at Facebook. It's thinking 15. Well, I mean, if you look at how many people are in the room, go home and you each tell one person, maybe two, and you can beat them by the end of the day on their Facebook listing. YouTube, and I looked this up earlier, this is just sad. 0 video views. 0. What I'm saying is the possibility of getting ahead of all of the other national roofing companies is it's really easy. It's going to take work, but it's not going to be hard to beat all of these people on a national basis. So that's great to make the national site very strong and also help the local sites. So let's see how the local sites are doing. Let me move my meeting tools over. And what I did is I used, when I went in the Control U and used the words that you want to rank for, that you put in your meta tags, and I'm just going to use those to find you. So the best commercial roofing company in Charlotte, I'll start with where I am. We'll skip the paid per click, which less than 20% actually click on in the search engine. So we'll scoot down and see at the top of the organic and natural, Nations Roof is not listed. Okay, now let's go to Yonkers, New York. Commercial roof installers in Yonkers. We'll go past the pay per click, and we're looking at the organic. 2, 3, 4. Here you go. Okay, number 9. So Nations Roof in Yonkers is at the bottom of the first page, but you are on the first page. So that's a good start. You are on the first page. The website then is doing okay. It is showing up. It's just at the bottom of the page. All right, let's try another one. Commercial Roofing Contractors, Bridgeport, Connecticut. So scroll past paid per click. All right, this one is... This is the first one. It is on the top half of the search engines, your local listing, which means you do have a good local listing. Nations Roof of New England, very good. You're listed once locally. Let's see if you're listed. Nope. Okay, so but your local listing is doing okay. Here's another one. Roofing Contractors, Fresno, California. Scoot down through the local. Okay, you're the bottom of the local, not bad, and kind of the middle of the page. Yeah, okay, so you're not on the top half, but you're about the middle of the page. Not bad, one listing, and it's a local listing. Commercial Roof Installers, Rolette, Texas. And you are not listed. You do not have a good presence on the internet. In Wisconsin, commercial roofing companies, you are not listed. You do not have a strong internet presence. Commercial roof installers, Orlando, Florida, very competitive market. Scroll down through the organic, the local. No, you're not on the first page. Commercial roof installers, Charlotte. I think I already did Charlotte. We'll just do it again quickly. Organic, local, no. So if you're looking for a commercial roof installer in Charlotte, I think the other one was commercial roofing company. I'm just flipping back and forth. You're not showing up. People will not find you. One more, and I apologize if I skip anybody. The main location, the home site is doing well, so I did skip that, but commercial roofing companies in Lorton, Virginia. There's a local, some organic, another local kind of mixed in. No. So you are not showing up on the first page of a search either. Now, to give you an idea of what you want it to look like, because some of you might be patting yourselves on the back right now saying you did show up. You showed up the bottom of the front page, or I think the best one we saw was number 4, local, and I don't remember whose location that was. This is one of my clients, and it shows what kind of work we can do for you and what would be a good ranking, in a good showing in the search engines. You go to google.com because that's over 87% of the searches, and I'm just going to put in Greensboro's most reputable roofer. So that's what I put in just a few moments ago. I'm going to skip the paid and move down to the organic, and this is my client, Triad Installations. They're listed number 1, number 2, number 3, top of the page, 1, 2, 3. We're going to scoot down the page, number 7, 9, and 10. And these are outside blog posts that we've made that point back to Triad installations. So if you wanted to find Greensboro's most reputable roofer, which is a phrase he wants to rank for, and he chose that phrase through the research that we do, finding out how people in the Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem area search for him. If you were going to put that in the search engines and you saw someone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times on the first page of a search, I think that's who you'd call, who you do your business with. Here's another one. Now this one's kind of funny. Their website is carolinaflatroofing.com. It's Montgomery Contractors, and that we stopped working for them about 2 months ago. It was a new commercial roofing company, and they called me, and the owner said, we're getting too much business and too many phone calls, and I need you to stop sending me business. So it's been about a couple of months, but this is a phrase that he originally wanted to rank for. Number 1 commercial roofers in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So we're going to skip the paid per click. Now he's not number 1, which makes sense. It's been a couple of months, but he's still on the first page of a search, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, and 9. So he shows up 6 times on the first page of a search for number 1 commercial roofers, 6 times. So that doesn't feel as good as now that number 4 or that bottom of the page once doesn't really feel as good. This is what you want. You want to show up all over the page so that there's no doubt who should call you and who they want to do business with, your company, your website. So I thank you for your time. Just to let you know a little bit about us is we don't work with anyone else that competes with you. If we work with you in your market and you help us define what the market area is, we don't work with any of your competitors. And we do not have contracts, so you can cancel at any time. You just send us an email and give us 30-day notice, and then we stop our services because we want you to be satisfied and pleased with the results. Here's some testimonials from some of our clients. So I just thank you for taking a moment to learn a little bit about your national presence, your local presence, and if you'd like to really have a stronger presence on the internet, interconnect the local sites, make that national site some really strong branding to help all the local locations, then we would be happy to do it and happy to work with you. So I thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.